Hi everyone, it's Vanessa from Love to Coupon to Save again today with my second video in a row. Feeling very motivated and accomplished. I don't know if this is the last burst of energy before I give birth or what. That's what a lot of people seem to think, but I just am ready to be back on YouTube. I don't know. I just think that your comments are really motivating and sweet, and I just want to help out as much as I can. So I went to Target today. I wasn't really looking for anything in particular. I wanted to look for some clearance items, which I found some, which I'm happy I did go. But it's not a huge haul. I did pay a little bit out of pocket, mainly because I bought my daughter a toy because, you know, with the transition of her being a big sister, you know, we've been reading a lot and she's been a really great helper. So anyway, that's a sidebar. But this is the haul. Out of pocket, I paid $6.07. I did save $14.97. Again, that did include a toy for my daughter of $7.99. So the first things I want to talk about is the Febreeze deal here. It's really not a deal. It really just depends on what clearance your store has available. As you can see, you know, everyone knows that clearance is, we say your mileage may vary. Basically, every store carries different clearance, and different clearance gets marked down at different times by different regions. I know the whole thing is confusing, but it is what it is. So I did find these 6 Febreeze items at my store. The Febreeze Air Effects rang up for $2.54. That is the grapefruit fizz scent. And also, as you can see, this one was unmarked, but I said to my husband, just scan it, see what it comes up as, and it did come up on clearance as well. So if you see the Febreeze Air Effects Rain scent, excuse me, that also rings up for $2.54. And then I found this one, which is $1.48. And it's the Thai Dragon Fruit. It's a car vent air freshener clip, air refresher. So anyway, I did that. And this is what I did. So I purchased the 5 air effects and the 1 vent clip. That totaled me $14.18. I used 3 of these coupons. Now these coupons were in the 727 P&G. It's buy 1 Febreeze product, get 1 free. So any Febreeze product. So picture, there's an Air Effects and a plug-in, but we know not to go by the picture. And here it says that the max value is $3.99. Okay, so this is, I used 3 of these coupons. I also used these coupons. These were, I don't think they're any more available. As I stuttered, no longer available on Target.com. It was available under Back to School. You guys can check. It's off of the purchase of 2 Febreeze Air Refresher items. So these are all air refresher items. So I used 3 of these 2 because it's the $1 off of 2, and I was purchasing 6. So I did that, and the BOGO coupons, which are these, which I just showed you here, they did auto-deduct $3.99 for each coupon. Auto-deduct, I've explained it in my other videos before, means that the coupon is allowed to scan for the max item. For example, buy 1 get 1 free would technically only take off $2.54. However, my cashier allowed it to go through for the maximum value, so it gives you a little bit of overage. And I used the 3 $1 off of 2 Target coupons, so I had 79 cents in overage to go towards my other basket items. Again, I wrote your mileage may vary because how they deduct your coupons at your store might be different. It really just depends. I know that it's frustrating to see some people get the auto deduct and get a little bit extra off when you're always fighting at the register. The best advice that I can give you if you're new to my channel or if you've been with me a while is to build a relationship with your stores. Ask questions, be inquisitive, know your coupon policy, have it with you at all times, and, you know, ask questions. Well, why am I allowed to do this one day and not another? Why are there inconsistencies? Or why do I feel that you're treating me a certain way? You don't have to be abrupt or rude up front. Always greet with a smile, and always know that you're not doing anything wrong. Using coupons as a form of your currency to save money for your family is not wrong. I know there's a lot of stereotypes out there about couponers. There's a lot of people that say there's a lot of fraud going on. That's the biggest F word in the coupon community, is fraud. People love to throw that around. Everyone makes mistakes using coupons. I've made mistakes before, but don't, just know that just because a deal doesn't go your way one time doesn't mean it won't go good the next time. Again, building a relationship with your stores and your store's management and cashiers is very, very important, okay? So the other thing I found was, you guys know I'm having twins, so we found some toys for the babies. This is a little Tag Pal Taggies, and it was on clearance, originally $14.99. So it rang up 70% off for $4.48. So I think that that's pretty cute. We only found one of them. Now this was a score of, like I said, this is not typical. Like I said, I don't know if your stores will have these, but I saw this behind the lion when we were in the store, and it rang up item not found. A lot of the times when old clearance is marked down so low and never sells, it'll say item not found, meaning that it went probably past 90% off. As you can see by these, there is no clearance tag anywhere to be found on either one of these. So at the register, I explained to the cashier, we found these two behind the other clearance items in the baby section. It says item not found, probably meaning it's below 90%. And he looked up, they had a blue one with a red heart. I guess maybe that's the new packaging, and that was $14.99. So we got these for $1.49 each. So because they said, well, $14.99 is the regular price, it's no longer, it's item not found, so we'll give it to you for $1.49. Again, it's your mileage may vary how they want to deal with that, but if it says item not found, usually it's out of the inventory and it has been clearanced out a while ago. Okay, so I have some tips for you here because it's not a big haul and I don't have a lot of coupons to show you. Always look at the end caps of your local Targets for clearance. Dig in there. A lot of people I've noticed that my Targets like to hide stuff even behind the regular products. So when you're looking, kind of dig back and see what's on your shelves, and always try to match it up with coupons. I recommend putting it in your cart while you're researching, because if you try to circle back around, you never know. I mean, the coupon community has grown a lot. You snooze, you lose, basically. So just put it in your cart while you're walking around. If you can't make the deal work, then put it back. Match up the coupons for your maximum savings. Just like I did here, I would never have purchased this Febreeze if it cost me money. If you guys have seen my stockpile video, and I have to do an updated stockpile, but I have a lot of Febreeze. So unless it's going to make me money or it's completely free, I am not going to spend one dime on it. So that's why I picked them up, because it gave me, I made overage on it, but not a lot. I mean, 80 cents, but still. And the other tip I want, and this is what I did a lot when I was a beginner, a newbie as we call, newbie couponers. Don't get caught up in scooping up too much clearance just because you have a coupon. For example, like if you find a product for $12.99 on clearance and you have a $3 coupon, so you pay $9.99. If it's something that you've been wanting to try for a really long time, that's awesome. Get it. Good deal. It's on clearance. Clearance does go down, but you never know. People can scoop it up. It's no guarantee it's going to be there. However, I would not just start grabbing clearance that you see while you're shopping just because you have a coupon for it, unless your family needs it, you need it, or you want it, or you're willing to pay out of pocket, because it honestly will increase your out-of-pocket expense so much more. A lot of those things that you see on the clearance rack will often go on a gift card deal, a promotion at Target. It will often go and match up with coupons and Cartwheel, or it might be on a buy 3 get 1 free deal, whatever the case may be. Even at regular price with the promotion matched up with your coupons and a gift card, you might be making money off that item in 3 months versus paying $4 out of pocket for it now. So that's my biggest tip, is don't get caught up in the hype of just grabbing clearance and shoving it in your cart, because that's still money out of your pocket, whether you're using gift cards for that or not. gift cards aren't free. Well, they're in essence they're free money, but really the way that you maximize it at Target is rolling gift cards. So you get a gift card to get another gift card, then that gift card will get you another gift card. So eventually at Target you won't spend any real physical money out of pocket. You might go lower on gift cards and you may increase on gift cards, but you're never going to go like into your pocket heavily. Now I did today because I've been buying baby stuff like crazy, and we've been preparing for our twins, so I really don't have any reserve gift cards. But however, I did lower my out of pocket as much as I could. So let's go over my receipt. The plush toy, we talked about that. That's that lion right there. The 2 Febreeze items up there. That's what the toy that my daughter wanted. The merchandise that came up are these 2 little elephants there. And then the Febreeze here in the package, you see my coupons coming off. Here are the manufacturer's coupons that auto-deducted and my 3rd Target coupon. So my total was $14.66 plus I had to pay tax. I used the gift cards that you guys saw me talk about yesterday, but I still had to pay $6.07 out of pocket, and I saved a total of $14.97. So for a spontaneous trip, $6 for this and an $8 toy for my daughter, I'll take it any day. But yeah, so that is my video. It's kind of turned into a long rant because I wanted to go over some tips with you. But if you guys have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I really loved reading your comments from my video yesterday. I missed you guys too, and I plan on filming as much as I can. I mean, once the babies come, I really don't know how much couponing I'll do, so bear with me. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And as always, I look forward to seeing y'all in the next video. All right, bye-bye.